Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future uploads. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has really been a while, so I really do owe you guys an explanation, or rather let me say an update about what's been happening in my life that caused me not to be consistent in my posting. But I think for me, myself, primarily, I was at school. I was improving myself. I was using this year as, as a way to improve myself. I told myself that I want to be the best version of myself. So I set out goals and plans on how to attain those goals. So firstly, I told myself that, I want to improve myself. I want to climb up the corporate ladder of my career. So I went back to school. So I studied mammography. I know I haven't filmed all those times I was studying, but I was like genuinely studying. And actually I had a lot of study guilt this year, a lot of study guilt, because every time, like for example, let's say I want a Netflix, I'd feel that you could be using that time to study. You could be picking up on concepts and different topics that we tend to struggle with. You could be understanding them more when you take your time to study them. So I had a lot of study guilt, but also at the same time, there's always been like a passion for me to create content. And that dream of mine kept like picking at me, like, you don't see me, you don't feel me, you don't want to bring me to life, you don't know what I could have been, you don't know the potential that you have within yourself. So I always tried to console myself and said that the opportunity to study may not always be there, but YouTube will always be there. So that was the line that really held it down for me. This opportunity that I'm getting to study, not everyone has that financial means or even being in the proper facility to study what I did, mammography. So I just consoled myself that, girl, study, YouTube will always be there, you can always come back. And then also I went to gym this year. I started going to gym more regularly than the past, because in the past, like, I was not really like a gym rat. Yes, I grew up playing a lot of sports, netball, cross country, and volleyball here and there. So I grew up with that sports mentality and the discipline around those sports. But then once I hit varsity, all those good habits just disappeared. To relearn them, because I realized that all those times I was exercising, I was moving my body, I felt genuinely good about myself. Even my mental health improved significantly. Things which would rattle me wouldn't really rattle me. I could say like fitness really helps with mental strength, and that's what it did when I went to gym. I became a stronger person. So yes, I genuinely enjoyed it. I just need to be more consistent, because I was going for 2 times each week, sometimes 3 times. But I think going into this new year, I'm gonna try film myself more at gym, and also low-key. Also regarding friendships. Yeah, regarding friendships, I found friendships in the most, I don't want to say most awkward places, but like I didn't expect myself to make more friends this year. I was so used to the people that I used to hang out around with, and I made new friendships. I started going out to church more. then often, yes, it was not like every Sunday, but I mean, I was genuinely going each month at least to 1 or 2 church services, which was a big thing for me because I was not really going to church, you know. Also with our scheduling at work, and just too much. It's just a lot. So I wasn't going to church. So I made like church friends. I remember I went to one service, and then the pastor even called me, guys. The pastor called me. He asked me like if I'd want to be in a cell group. For those of you who do not know, a cell group is like a weekly visit where you go to your cell group leader's house, or however you arrange it, and you basically talk about the word of God and how it's significant in our lives and how we can apply the word of God in our lives. So yeah, that's how it was. So I said yes, I'd be so interested, because I feel like as a Christian, going to church is not enough. We need to really hold each other accountable, and you can hold each other accountable when you have a cell group. So that's why I decided, no, let me just get a cell group. It's also going to help with the accountability part. So that's what I did. I joined a cell group, a bunch of genuinely nice people. They did not judge me, and yeah, I made friendships, and it was just such an amazing experience. But also at the same time, you know, the year was really interesting in terms of friendships, because I don't want to say I went through a friendship breakup. I really don't want to call it a friendship breakup, because I genuinely wish all the best for that person. Because I also do believe that God puts people in our lives for a season, and once they've reached the purpose in your life and they have to go, it's part of God's plan. It's what was meant to happen, as long as, like, you know, you've learned, and you know how to approach and deal with things as you move forward. So that's how it was with this friendship distancing, if you get what I mean. Quote that my sister actually told me was, why is it in today's society, or perhaps in general, we take our romantic relationships very seriously? You know, it results in us putting way more effort in our romantic partners. When they make a mistake, you want to work things out. But in your sisterly friendships, brotherly friendships, when someone does one wrong thing, you just want to burn the bridge down and you want nothing to do with them. Like, why is it a thing in society? Why is it like that we hold our romantic relationships far more important than the relationships we have with the people around us? So it really struck a chord in me that, you know, we should actually do better, and we should actually try and make an effort to, you know, keep a friendship going and not let it break up over ridiculous things. So for me, that's how it was with me. So yes, this year was an interesting year regarding friendships, and just in general, it was an interesting year because I was working, I was studying at the same time. I've never ever, you know, studied and worked at the same time. So it was really interesting, but I'm really glad by the grace of God I was able to make everything work and balance out everything, because, you know, it's just really hard. No one actually gives you a manual how to do things, or you...
Hi vlog, my name is Diane, who shares bold positive. I'm tired.
You are tired?
My tired is tired. Hello.
Yeah, tell people all about your YouTube channel. Tell them to subscribe, the whole thing, the whole shebang.
Oh, my YouTube channel is Kiana Diane. I'm leaning into personal development content for the new year, but I have more energy and I'm cuter there.
Awesome! Can't wait to see you there. Reached the end of today's video. Thank you so much for sticking to my channel, even though I was not consistent. This year I'm gonna really try to be consistent and have like a serious game plan for my channel, because, you know, I just don't have any excuse now. But yes, on the bright side, thank you so much for sticking around, and I Hope you have an amazing new year, and that this new year will bring more opportunities for you to grow in every aspect of life. So again, thank you so much. Remember to like and to comment and to subscribe. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye.